Hello and welcome to From the Source, where we bring you insights directly from builders, architects, and engineers shaping our products at Acceldata. This series is designed to help you whether you are already an existing customer or exploring our solutions to quickly understand what's new, why it matters, and how it can help your business. My name is Vivek and I lead product marketing at Acceldata. Today I'm joined by our guest Somjit. Somjit is a senior engineering manager at Acceldata. We'll be talking about the latest release of our product Pulse. Pulse version 3.8 brings a number of new updates and enhancements that can unlock a lot of value for you. So let's begin. Somjit, welcome to From the Source and thanks for joining me today.
Thanks Vivek for having me. I'm really excited to share what's new in Pulse 3.8 and why it matters for our customer.
Sure. Before we get into the details of this release, could you give us a quick overview what Pulse is and the problem it solves?
Absolutely. So Pulse is Accelerator data observability platform. Think of it like a health monitoring system for a data ecosystem, right? So it enables enterprises ensure that their data pipelines are reliable, high performing, and deliver trustworthy data. By continuously monitoring data quality, system performance, and operational health, Pulse enables team to detect issues early, prevent downtime, and troubleshoot problems before they actually affect the business, Vivek. So that's about Pulse in a nutshell.
Great. So now that we have covered what Pulse is, let's talk about this release. When you and your team started planning for Pulse 3.8,
Mhm.
what were the key needs you wanted to address, or what were the main focus area you set out for this release?
So Vivek, we heard three consistent need from our customers. One is scale. Customers are operating at much larger volumes, right? So performance and speed of insights are really critical. The second is proactivity. Customer wanted to identify risk before they become incidents. So rather than no reacting after the things have already happened. And third is usability. Uh, they wanted Pulse to be simpler for both technical and non-technical people. So Pulse 3.8 is all about scale, proactivity, and usability, helping customer to get ahead of their problems, act faster, and make the platform easier to adopt across the teams.
Now that we have covered the broader themes, let's move into the part our audience will be most interested in. Could you share the top 3 to 5 key highlights of Pulse 3.8 release, what they are and what value they bring for our customers?
Absolutely, Vivek. In 3.8 or release, we have multiple integration with Pulse to ensure we are market ready while staying ahead of customer evolving needs. So the first one includes the Kudu integrations. So Apache Kudu is a real-time storage engine in Hadoop ecosystem. So Pulse is now equipped to monitor Kudu, providing real-time dashboard tracking and in-depth metrics tracking, including storage usage, CPU, memory, block cache, multiple other things, right? Another integration was with respect to Pinot. So Apache Pinot is a real-time OLAP database store built for ultra-fast analytics and large-scale streaming and batch data processing engine, right? So Pulse now is equipped to monitor Pinot. So we provide a real-time dashboard tracking mechanism, and we are able to track now the vital metrics for broker, controller, server nodes, CPU consumptions, garbage collection, and yeah, as I mentioned, there are so many other metrics that we have enabled Pulse to track for Pinot. Uh, One more integration that we did was with respect to Trino. Trino is again a high performance distributed SQL query engine built for interactive analytics across diverse data sources. So Pulse now monitors Trino as well. and featuring real-time dashboard and comprehensive metrics, no, providing observability for coordinators and workers, providing options to analyze query statistics, review system usage of memory and CPU and threads. So, and there are multiple other metrics as well. Um, and I also recall one more thing is with respect to the Ranger and Ranger KMS integrations. So we are able to provide monitoring, access control health, user synchronization, JVM performance with all respect to Ranger and Ranger KMS. And with respect to channel integration, this is a very interesting one because we are adding a new support in Pulse with where you can send notification in Microsoft Teams channel as well. This is in addition to the email and the Slack mechanism that initially we had. So this is going to significantly help our customers as we are adding more channels going forward. So that's to summarize with respect to integrations. We have Kudu, we have Pino, we have Trino, Ranger and Ranger KMS, and the channel integration of Microsoft Teams.
Great. I think that was just integration, so that was good to hear. Let's go through other highlights.
Oh yeah, I think 3.8 is all about not just about integration, but we have multiple other things as well. We have made a significant improvement in the deployment architectures. So we have expanded our wings, Vivek, for 3. By providing support for Pulse on Kubernetes with scaling, which means you can now scale up to factor of 3 in our first cut delivery. This marks a significant step for our customer as we now not only support Docker but also our flexibility to run Kubernetes in large scale environments, right? So we believe it is going to be a significant game changer for Pulse going forward.
Great.
So this is all about deployment architectural updates. But I think we have also have other improvement like performance improvements. So in 3.8, we have also done a lot of optimizations with respect to backend query engine and to ensure that we have faster dashboard rendering. Specifically the HDFS page, which took a lot of time to load initially. Now it is just like zoom, 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 which means that it just click it and you get the data. And all because of a improved query pattern that we have done. And hoping that customers will really be able to take the advantage of it in Pulse 3.8. Uh, just to take an example, before like initial thing where a telecom customer with massive pipeline reported a dashboard load times, it dropped significantly initially, but with now 3.8, I can what we can think of it is going to definitely boost up by at least 40% overall performance. So that's what we feel, so and hoping to get a good positive review from the customer. And apart from that, Vivek, we have other improvement as well in Pulse 3.8, which is the fourth one, including the granular alerting controls that we have provided in Pulse 3.8. So we're offering more flexibility in setting threshold, conditions, and escalation rules. So, and as I mentioned, now we have options to kind of track cleared and closed incidents directly from the Pulse audit page. So the cleared alert dashboard provide key details such as alert time, then the name, the person who cleared those alerts, and the reason for clearing. Initially, these details will help the customer to actually have a better understanding about the granular details of the specific alert that was raised. Along with that, I believe there are other key capabilities. If I remember, we have enhanced searching mechanism. You can search alerts directly. You can group the alerts. You can download them in Excel sheet format. Then options to refresh the alert that was kind of displayed in the latest data format. There are other settings options as well. I mean, yeah, there are multiple other things, but I want to keep it light here in this discussion. Just think like a global retailer, right? Deployed the recently and configured tiered escalation. Now with Pulse 3.8, all yeah, potentially you can critically you can direct critical incident to different channels. For example, you can use uh, like a Slack as a like a critical tier one escalation. You can use email for warning things, right? So you can segregate them. So Pulse will provide all these options of various channel integrations and alerting mechanism. I think with the current customer experiences, the feedback, this was really kind of being no, mind blowing for the customers going forward. So yeah, and the final highlight I would say it's user experiences. So as I mentioned, 3.8 is also about performance, right? So which means we have uh, refreshed our dashboards and improved navigation mechanisms. So going forward, engineers can drill into details quickly, while business stakeholders can no, view high-level metrics just at a glance. And it will enable broader adoption of Pulse across teams, not just engineers. And I would like to, since we are talking about user experiences, I want to give a small teaser here, Vivek. So on our next release, we are going to launch a brand new UI with significant enhanced assistance through metric search feature, making it even easier for users to understand and navigate dashboard.
Great. I think thanks for the teaser and highlights. Amazing. So now that we have gone through the key highlights and we have covered all the big ticket features and enhancement, would you also like to call out few minor enhancements or updates, the ones you think can make a real difference in everyday use?
Oh, yes. Um, just as we might talked about bigger pictures, bigger tickets, I think we have several smaller but impactful enhancement as well in 3.8. So one is first is the improved search in the UI, right? A faster, more intuitive way to find data set, jobs and metrics. Along with that, we have also provided a command line interface for changing access to users, right? Initially it was a little bit tricky, but I think this feature will definitely going to help the customer. We have options to enable disable individual agents or plugins by typing them in the override.yaml file, so we can just make it true or false. You can play around with that. Another thing is license expiry notification. So customers will have options to enter and upgrade their license directly from the UI. And upon the getting a notification of expiration, you can just enter them from the UI itself. We have also given options for advanced expiry warnings. Then you can configure expiry reminders for users, and that will definitely going to be hoping to be good for the users as well. Um, and apart from that, we have also given options to uninstall Hydra agent using Ambari UI now. There are significant improvement in chargeback rewards for HDFS and Ozone, which will help track and analyze storage cost both for Ozone and HDFS. And one notably thing in 3.8, so we are enabling customers or basically enabling Pulse for to support heterogeneous clusters, which means Pulse now can monitor multiple Hadoop distribution within a single instance, including HDP, including CDP, including ODP, along with all standalone services like Kafka, NiFi, Spark, and no, alongside the managed clusters. So yeah, I think that's all in nutshell about the no, in smaller improvements that we have done, but yet impactful.
Great. I think we have walked through both the major highlights and the smaller enhancements in Pulse 3.8. But before we close, I would love to hear your perspective. Out of all these updates, which one excites you the most? Or if there is anything behind the scenes about the release you would like to share?
Absolutely, Vivek. I think coming from the data world, one of the critical thing that fascinates me is about alerting. So for me, the highlight is the granular alerting, control, and auditing. So one of the biggest challenges in observability world today has been the alert fatigue. So too many notification that overwhelm teams with no effective way to track them. To address this, we have introduced an alert audit page that capture details such as alert time, timestamp, users who actually cleared it, what are the reasons for clearing it, right? And with the addition of Microsoft Team support channel that we discussed just some time back, right? The customers now have more streamlined communication options, enabling fewer distractions and faster responses when it matters the most. So the auditing further strengthens controls and accountability, giving customer confidence in the alerting process.
Fantastic. Thanks, Somjit, for sharing all these insights. For everyone watching, I'm sure you have gained a clear perspective on this release and what value it can bring for you. If you're an existing customer, feel free to reach out to your support manager for more details. And if you're exploring Pulse, visit our website, acceldata.io/pulse to learn more. And you would be able to book an expert consultation directly from there. So thanks again, Somjit, for joining us today.
Thanks, Vivek, for having me. I look forward to see how our customer take advantage of Pulse 3.8.
Great. So that's it for today's episode from the source. Stay tuned for the next one. We'll continue bringing you updates and insights straight from the builders, architects, and engineers shaping our products at Axel Data. Thank you.